Greetings from Ireland. Hello, everybody in UI in Indonesia. My name is Michael Sheehan. I am a 20-year-old graphic design student here in Cork in CIT. I live at home with my parents and my three brothers, and I am applying for the AIESEC opportunities in UI in Indonesia, as you already know. Uh, so my main hobbies include art and design, as you can probably see up here. Um, I consider myself a very creative person. I have done some designs for a few local businesses and a few of my friends that are musicians and things like that. Um, I also love socializing, hanging out with friends, meeting new people. My parents own a guest house, so every day I'm always meeting new people. I've met people from all over the world, just staying in our home, which is fantastic. It's something that I find fascinating, learning about new cultures and learning about different kinds of traditions and backgrounds that different people have, uh, which brings me on to traveling. Uh, which is also one of my passions. Last summer, I went on a month-long trip through Europe. It was my first time traveling without my parents. I went with a few friends, and it was absolutely fantastic. Best thing I've ever done. I think the thing I liked about it most was that it was a completely new situation. I was in a completely different environment the entire time. I was out of my comfort zone, and that is something that I wanted to replicate this summer with AIESEC. I wanted to get involved with a project to do something that I've never done before. Um, Now, I have done some volunteer work before. I've worked with adults with disabilities, and my own brother is disabled, so I'm always having to help him with his homework and help him do day-to-day activities. Um, but I've never done anything like your projects in Indonesia. Um, so that's a big reason why I want to get involved with ASEC and with your projects. I hear that Indonesia, well, I've seen on Google that Indonesia is an absolutely beautiful place, from your capital city in Jakarta to all the beaches and the landscape. It looks absolutely amazing. I hear that people are very kind. And it's a place, a country very rich in culture and tradition. Um, so that's something that I'd love to expose myself to. I've never been to Asia before, whilst I've met lots of Asian people. I've never been immersed in any kind of Asian culture in my life. So that's a big plus. The reasons why I chose your projects was because I feel as a creative person, your projects will allow me to use that creativity in teaching kids, whether it be about English, diversity, anti-bullying. I can teach them in my own unique way and hopefully challenge myself and be able to make a positive impact on their lives. Um, Also, a big reason for wanting to get involved with your projects is that in my life I've been lucky enough to not have been around much poverty. Um, I've had quite a privileged upbringing, so I would like to be exposed to some level of poverty, whether it's teaching in underprivileged schools or teaching in orphanages. I would like to see the world that these kids live in and hopefully have it open my eyes a little bit and make me appreciate what I have, and to hopefully give something back to these kids that are less fortunate than I am. Um, what I expect from if I get accepted to go would be that I will be scared in the beginning. I'll be very anxious about traveling all the way to Indonesia all by myself and having to teach these children or teachers that may not have any English. Um, I'll be very anxious. It'll be a very scary, a very scary experience at the beginning. But hopefully through challenging myself, through going through the project, that I will become more comfortable and I will learn a lot about myself and I will make some long lasting friendships. So, yeah, I would like to thank you for watching this video. I hope to get accepted because I think this is something that I really, really want to do. So I will give it absolutely 100% my biggest effort. Um, I think the reason I want to do this project can be summed up in a quote given on the AIESEC Instagram page, which was by an Indian volunteer who went to Turkey, who said, "Have you ever risked your heart for an experience so new, a challenge so unfamiliar, that it made you feel more alive than ever before?" So that's kind of what I'm hoping from this project. Um, I hope I hope to see you all in Indonesia this July, and thank you very much for considering my application. Bye bye.